Experts be going about analysing the James Foley video and what other methods do they have to track down where the British IS fighter who killed him might be. I'm joined now by Keith Cottenden, Forensic Services Director at CYFOR. So explain to us what the authorities will be looking for in this video to help them.
Yeah, well, a lot of it now will be very much intelligence driven because there's very little that can be enhanced from the actual video. The audio quality is remarkably quite good, you know, almost production quality. So there's very little enhancement can be done. So they'll now be trying to pick out distinguishing features, perhaps from other footage that may be recorded of the individual concerned. So perhaps CCTV footage from airports or the like. I think the clearest starting point is the part where he's stood up and James Foley's kneeling down, and very much height can be gauged quite clearly from that, and I think they'll be looking at what intelligence they have around that.
Well, this is somebody that is known to intelligence agencies. He has been involved in hostage taking and negotiation before. So what will this add, this latest video, to the information they already have?
Well, I mean, it's going to give clear idea that there's involvement, yeah, and from the intelligence they already have, they'll be able to put him now clearly involved in this incident, and you know, it's a great bit of intelligence. Yeah.
And you were talking there about almost the professionalism of some of these videos. I mean, that is very much the sense with IS, that all the video they put up is actually quite high quality, and I mean, how difficult does that make it when they know how to put in red herrings, they know how to hide online when they upload videos?
Yeah, I mean, it's very challenging. I mean, the first thing that struck to me was the quality of the audio. I mean, it appears that it's been recorded from, you know, perhaps 10, 15 feet away, and the audio would never be that quality. It's like they have some sort of boom or a booster microphone in place, because it is very clear, and you can distinguish accents and dialects quite clear, which is where the experts have come to the conclusion that there is you know, an English British accent.
Yeah, we are very much concentrating on that British accent, aren't we? But could that be a red herring? Could that have been doctored on the video? How easy would it be to find that out?
I mean, that's something we would look at. We've done some close scrutiny of the video, and first of all, the lip sync as James Foley is giving this message is good. It looks like it's happened at the time, and more importantly, the movements the individual's making when he's pointing at the screen are in sync with what he's saying. So no, I believe that has been recorded, and the sound hasn't been edited at a later point.
How easy is it to trace where this video was made, where it was uploaded from? I mean, they may have shot it in northern Iraq, but they might have uploaded it from somewhere else. How can you trace its origin?
Well, the metadata you get from the video is stripped out when it gets uploaded onto social media sites. So all the information that you'd get from a video recording first generation is not there. So you'd be very reliant now on what the social media sites could provide as to an IP address where it was located. Realistically, you're not going to get much information from what they provide. Yeah, it would be done from maybe satellite phones, and they'll be long gone.
Which makes it very difficult for the authorities.
Very challenging.
Keith Cottenden, thank you very much. Thank you.
Intelligence officials searching for Mr. Foley's killers are scrutinising every detail of the video showing his death. Facial recognition, voice analysis could all provide vital information in the mission to try to identify him, as our technology correspondent Tom Cheshire reports.
The video showing James Foley's murder is only 2 minutes and 28 seconds long, but it will still reveal important clues about who the killer is. Metadata will be looked at to determine what equipment was used to film the act, but determining where the video was filmed and uploaded will be harder to trace, as IS will likely use encryption software like Tor, which sends data across multiple servers worldwide to cover their tracks. So the content of the video will be scrutinized. The captor's face is covered, so eyes and skin tone will be looked at, but this image is quite grainy. The background is generic and could be any desert location. Weapons and clothing might offer some clues depending on their type, and it should be possible to work out the height of the killer by comparing him with James Foley. It's not much to go on, so what will intelligence services do with what they find?
The agencies that will be looking at this will be very reliant on previous CCTV footage they may have. Yeah, if this individual is not known to the security services, it's going to be very difficult. But you get the impression from what's being said that it's, you know, they've got some idea who they may be looking for. And comparison in order to pinpoint who, it is, it's all about comparison now, and what they have already.
As a government, you have been at the forefront of the aggression towards the Islamic State.
But the audio will be the focus of the investigation. Phonetics software will identify obvious characteristics in the voice of the killer. This will be matched against a database of voices of those thought likely to be associated in IS terrorist activity. The software will sift the majority of voices, leaving perhaps 50 to 100 possible matches. Experts will then look for matches in intonation and pitch, speech rhythm, and the timbre of the voice.